A ceasefire could be on the horizon for Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas after more than a week of violent conflict. President Biden and other world leaders have stepped up pressure on both sides to end the hostilities that claimed more than 200 lives. Hamas has launched thousands of rockets into Israel, which has responded with airstrikes in the Gaza Strip. The violence has sparked international concerns about a worsening humanitarian situation, as images of destruction in Palestinian communities has driven criticism of the Biden administration from some Democrats who think Biden was initially too supportive of Israel. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, a progressive member of the so-called Squad, demanded earlier in the conflict that Biden, quote, step in and de-escalate to stop the carnage. Republicans criticized Biden as well. House Armed Services Committee member Mike Waltz, a Republican, said Biden gave the Palestinians money with, quote, no strings attached, and said that resulted in Hamas escaping accountability for its attacks on Israel.
You know, the talk sounds good. They want to de-escalate, and they're denouncing the rocket attacks. But if you look at the actual actions of the administration, it's incredibly unhelpful.
Both Israeli and Hamas officials signaled that a ceasefire could come as soon as this week. In his most recent conversation with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Biden said he expected to see a, quote, significant de-escalation in Gaza. But even as both sides seemingly close in on a way to end the violence, Biden's push for a ceasefire hasn't been enough to shield him from criticism from within his own party. Sarah Westwood for The Washington Examiner.